Again, hi, I'm Jack Rupp and the Assistant Chief for Plain Township Fire Department, and the purpose of these short videos is to demonstrate for you the different skills that we want you to acquire for the tourniquets, the application of the tourniquets, and then the bleeding control that we're going to do. All right, first I want to show you the bleeding control kit we developed with the school. And it has the triangular bandage, which will be part of our tourniquet. It has the dowel rod, which we will use as a mechanical advantage, and it has a pair of gloves. It also has a ABD pad compress, and it has roller gauze that we'll use with the bleeding control on the trunk body injuries. All right, now for the use of the improvised tourniquet is we want you to remember just a saying, and that saying is wrap, ring, and that's the use of the ring that's in with the kit. Tie it tightly, stick, tie, tighten, and then lock it with the ring. So you're putting the ring over that after you tighten it. Other means of tightening it could be tying the tails, but this works much simpler and is very effective. So let's do that again. So you'll open up your triangular bandage, get the ring out, find the center of it, place it as high as possible, and we talked about that in the PowerPoint program. Place the ring, tie, stick, tie, tighten, and lock it down. And that's how we do our improvised tourniquet. Okay, so in this training we're going to talk about applying pressure to a wound. In this wound, first we'll get direct pressure. And the sequence that we want to talk about here is pressure, pack, pressure. And again, the point is that we're going to use the roller gauze and we're going to fill this cavity from the injury, and that will actually create the pressure on the vessel. So as we begin to pack this, we're going to feel those spaces down through there, and you'll see that it will end up and continue to bleed some. Continue to pack it, and we should be able to get the majority of this roller gauze in this. So then we will apply pressure, and we're going to hold that pressure for 4 or 5 minutes. And the purpose of holding the pressure is to stop the bleeding and allow the blood that is collected on the roller gauze to begin to clot and then control the bleeding. You'll back this off, take a look at it to see that it has stopped bleeding. If it continues to bleed a little bit, pack it a little bit more and put more pressure on it. So remember, it's pressure, pack, and pressure with an injury like this. All right, this training aid represents a gunshot wound. You'll see that it has an open area. We're still going to do direct pressure with it immediately. And as we see that it does not stop bleeding, then we'll stretch the roller gauze out and we'll get ready to pack it. And again, we're going to protect ourselves by using that compress, that if it splashes or would spray out, that we can stop it from spraying too far. surface of a gunshot wound is a smaller area, and as the bullet penetrates the surface, it causes a larger space below the opening. So we'll pack in and around that opening. You'll be able to feel the difference. Once it feels like it's pretty full and you can't put any more in, then you go back to applying direct pressure just like you did with the knife wound or the laceration. And you're going to hold that for the same period of time, about 4 or 5 minutes, to make certain it has an opportunity to begin to clot. You'll check it, see if it continues to bleed. If it continues to bleed, you can add some more. And then you go back to holding direct pressure.